You sit down at your desk, open your laptop, and the assault begins. Emails, calendar alerts, project updates, a relentless barrage fighting for your attention. Before you even start your actual job, you have to reschedule a double-booked meeting and dig through 50 unread messages to find the one that matters. By the time the afternoon rolls around, your brain is exhausted from simply navigating the logistics of your day. We've built an environment where we spend more hours managing the mechanics of our work than actually doing the work itself. You aren't executing, you are constantly reacting. This diagram shows a system designed to fix that. Imagine an invisible background layer of automation, 5 specialized AI agents that quietly take over those administrative mechanics. Integrating these 5 agents directly into your daily timeline creates a layer of automated logic between you and the noise. It shifts your baseline from frantic reaction to a structured, predictable flow. Look at a typical morning schedule. When you stare at a messy list of overlapping obligations and fragmented free time, it causes a specific kind of decision paralysis. You don't know where to start, so you stall. This animated schedule shows a scheduling agent in action. You feed it your tasks and your preferences once, and it automatically organizes your day, blocking out focus time and placing your work exactly where it fits best. And because life happens, it adjusts in real time. If an unexpected meeting pops up, the surrounding tasks smoothly slide and resize to accommodate it. You never double book again. With the calendar fixed, you still face the mid-morning inbox avalanche. When hundreds of emails pour in daily, the risk of missing a critical message among the newsletters and updates is high. A communication agent acts as a filter for that noise. It instantly scans the incoming flood, sorts out the clutter, and highlights only the priority messages that require your eyes right now. Then it takes the next step. It tracks your follow-ups and drafts polite, professional, and context-aware replies for you. Your role shrinks down to simply reading its work and giving the final approval. By stripping away the logistics of scheduling and the endless triage of communication, your morning's mental bandwidth is suddenly clear. You can sit down and immediately dive into deep, uninterrupted work. As the day moves into the afternoon, you run into the friction of information gathering. Finding a specific answer often means losing hours to manual web searches, opening dozens of tabs, and trying to cross-reference fragmented data. This diagram illustrates how a research agent bypasses that bottleneck. It pulls reliable sources from across the web and synthesizes them into one clean, short summary, complete with direct citations you can trust. Even with your research handled, the afternoon slump usually hits right when you have to tackle tedious administrative chores, things like manual data entry, setting up reminders, or organizing loose files. A task automation agent takes over those exact workflows. You give it a single set of initial instructions. Do this work exactly like this, and it executes those boring tasks flawlessly, again and again, without your intervention. Finally, the workday ends, but the mental friction often follows you home. Your focus shifts from time management to personal resource management, bringing the familiar anxiety of tracking where your money went. This visual shows a personal finance agent operating in the background. It passively tracks and categorizes every expense, predicting your future spending habits without you ever touching a manual spreadsheet. If you need a practical plan, you simply ask it via a conversational chat, "How should I budget this?" And it hands you a customized, mathematically sound strategy in seconds. When you delegate your deep research, automate your repetitive chores, and let an agent handle your budget, you remove the persistent cognitive friction that typically drains the second half of your day. Look at this diagram of the fully transformed day. Your time is structured, your communication is fast, your research is trustworthy, your chores are automated, and your finances are tracked, all operating as one unified system. Stacking these 5 agents removes the persistent cognitive overload of managing multiple digital systems. You gain back the mental energy previously spent on administrative friction. You reach a state where the technology operates entirely out of sight. There are no clunky digital interfaces left to babysit, and no administrative residue left behind for you to clean up. The real-world consequence of this invisible framework is that your evening hours are fully reclaimed for rest, for your family, and for the analog hobbies you actually enjoy. True artificial intelligence integration provides the space to live without the background hum of unfinished digital tasks. It removes the friction from your work schedule to buy back your time.